You know, you hear about Gen X, millennials. Well, I think I'm World Gen. It's a funny World Gen joke about World Gen because we're talking about rare items. Hey everybody, welcome to OMG Craft. I'm your host, OMG Chad. Today we are taking another look at rare items. Our last video that we just uploaded was about rare items as well, but it was connected to mob drops. Now we are going to be looking at the World Gen category. World Gen stands for world generation, and it's like the more world you generate, the more of the thing. We'll explain it in the episode. Love you guys. Okay, let's jump into it. Number 1. Okay, so the first things that we're going to talk about are a lot of stuff to do with the end. And I have placed all of these in the World Gen category because basically you need a lot of world to spawn in order to get more of them. The fact that they are rare only really stems from the fact that you need to generate more and more world in order to get more of them. So let's talk about Elytra. So if you didn't already know, most people know this, but in order to find Elytra, you need to defeat the dragon, go through one of those end portal gates, which you just throw an ender portal at, and then you'll be able to teleport to the other side. Then once you're on the other side, you need to find one of those, an end city, but not actually one of those. This end city isn't big enough. It needs to have one of the floating ships in it. So we're going to keep looking for that. Oh, come on. We keep finding tiny little itty bitty end cities. You can see why these are rare. There we go. Okay, so this end city is large enough, and it has this right here, which is a floating ship. Inside of the floating ship, we're going to head down here. You head down here, and there you go. There is the Elytra that you are able to get. Now, you do have basically an unlimited amount of Elytra that could be in any one world, only because you could obviously continuously generate world an unlimited amount, and therefore you could technically have an infinity amount of Elytra, but most people aren't going to do that. Number 2. Now we're going to hit a few pretty quickly here. So moving on to the next one, we're going to talk about these dragon heads right here, just about as exactly rare as the Elytra. This dragon head that spawns on the front of the ship can be placed on the player like so, and worn, really awesome. And then also powered with redstone. So we take a redstone block, put it right behind him, and then his mouth opens and closes. Aww. Number 3. And not quite as rare because they spawn at just any end city, not an end city with one of those ships, but the shulkers. Shulkers, if you didn't know, are the nicest and most awesome thing to happen in Minecraft in a very long time. Where's the front door? Okay, well, I'm in creative mode, so they're not going to attack me here, but this is what a shulker looks like. And the awesome thing that they drop is shulker shells. Shulker shells, these little guys right here, can be combined with a chest, and you are able to put down a shulker on the ground with an inventory that can move. So we did that, put this down. Now we have a shulker box. We put a crazy inventory in it. We use any pickaxe. I'm just going to kill these guys real fast so that they don't mess me up while I'm in good old adventure mode or survival mode. Anyway, so we have inventory here. We pick it up with a pickaxe like so. We place it down somewhere else, and we have the exact same inventory. This is magical, magical. So these are super duper powerful because you can move humongous amounts of inventory around with shulkers, but because the end cities are so hard to find, and shulkers, once you kill them, just die. And there's no way to breed more shulkers. They are sort of like a limited resource. Once again, because you can generate as much end as you want, you can infinitely generate end. It's kind of an unlimited resource, but they're very rare because once you kill a shulker, that's it. No getting more shulkers back. Number 4. Next, we are back at the Ocean Monument. And the reason is because I'm already in creative. We are looking for some sponges. Now, sponges were added into Minecraft really early on, but you was never able a way to get them in survival until these sponges were able to be harvested inside of the ocean monuments. Once again, this is a world gen thing, so you could have unlimited amounts of sponges if you were able to generate unlimited amounts of world and find unlimited amounts of ocean monuments. But really, them generating in world is the best way to get them. There's no mob that drops them except for the Elder Guardian, but you can't breed extra Elder Guardians. The Elder Guardian, not a Guardian, not normal old Guardians. The Elder Guardian is the one that drops the sponge when it is killed, and you can't breed this, so you can't get more of them, so therefore is a fairly limited resource. Number 5. We are back in the Nether for this next rare item, and I don't even know if they're gonna be here. Oh, saddle, there it is, woohoo! Okay, we're talking about the saddle. This is, again, once in the world generation category because you can find them in a whole bunch of chests. And I mean a whole bunch of them. Let's list them. You can find them in the Stronghold Altar chest. There's a 2.5 chance of that. Nether Fortress chest, there's a 35.3% chance of that. A 16.2% chance of the Village Blacksmith having it in his chest. A 28.3% chance of dungeon chests. A 23.5% chance of Desert Temple chests. A 15.3% chance of Jungle Temple chests. Wait, did I say that one? Desert Temple and Jungle Temple? Okay, no, two different chests. And finally, a 13.3% chance of finding them in the End City chests. You can also get them from fishing and from trading. While we're here at the another area, we have one more thing we can get. Number 6. And that is horse armor. We just found it. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Nether Temple, for having everything I wanted to find. Horse armor also spawns in Stronghold, Nether Fortress, Blacksmith, Dungeon, Desert Temple, Jungle Temple, and in city chests, but you can't get it from fishing or trading, so those are the only places. Number 7. Next, we are talking about the Totem of Undying. This little creature is seriously, like, I love it. I just absolutely love it. It allows you not to die whenever you're holding it in your hand. So you do have to be holding your hand, either your hand or your offhand. You get it from these guys. Now, you'll notice that these are illagers. This illager is a normal one. This is like a wizard illager from the Evoker. And that guy, see how he dies? He drops some emerald, and he dropped a Totem of Undying. Now, they are found in the woodland mansions. Those are also difficult to find. Look, there's 1, there's 2. See how he has gold? Those are setting them apart. So there's actually 5 of the evokers inside of this woodland mansion. So you can get a few Totem of Undying from fighting these guys. So I've already just gotten 3. Now, obviously, I'm in creative mode, so I'm making it super simple on myself. But, whoa. But there are a few of those in here. There's another one back here. Anyway, this just happens to be a really big mansion. Number 8. Now, another thing that you can find in these mansions and also just around the world is name tags. Name tags are a very, very rare thing because whenever you name something with a name tag, it disappears out of your inventory and you can't craft them. So you have to find them in dungeon chests, inside of, where am I? Chest minecarts and woodland mansion chests. You can also get them from fishing and from trading. So you do have a few options when it comes to name tags. Number 9. Now, if we're going to be talking about world generation, well, like I have been, comes to woodland mansions and all this other stuff, there's obviously a few things we gotta talk about. Obviously, everybody loves to talk about it. Hardest thing to find in Minecraft, and that is diamonds. Diamonds are a Minecrafter's best friend. What biome is this? Shattered Savannah. This is a shattered savannah. Okay. Obviously, everybody loves to worry about how are you gonna find those great diamonds. Well, it's no big secret nowadays that in order to find diamonds, you do need to be very, very deep into the ground. There's different layers, and different layers will have different ores. So if you want that awesome diamond ore, you do need to be deep enough in the ground. Here's some more over here. You need to be within level 5 to level 13. Those are the levels that have the best chance of getting any diamond ore. Number 10. Now, even rarer than diamond ore are emeralds. Now, in order to find emeralds, you do need to find a mountain biome. Now, you may be thinking, Chad, I know how Minecraft works, and you need to find an extreme hills biome. But did you know that they renamed it to the mountain biome? I don't know if I'm going to be able to find a mountain biome. It's really difficult to find. Here we are in the mountains. Mountains. We found them finally. Now, in order to find emerald, you do need to be from level 4 to level 32. So you can be a little bit higher up in level, but you still need to be pretty low in the ground. Now, me just looking around, I'm not seeing any emerald ore at all. We found some naturally generated. Ooh, emerald. Now, if you're actually trying to get this in-game and you want to find a lot of it or use a lot of it, probably trading is actually going to be your best bet, because villagers sometimes will have really easy trades, like maybe wheat or even rotten flesh that you can trade in order to get emeralds from them. And I normally use that to get a whole bunch of emeralds so that you don't have to go mining them up. Number 11. Speaking of villagers and trading, I'm breaking down your house. See, this guy like some pork chops. Well, pork chops are kind of hard. What else do you got? You need to find a cleric. Clerics always have good trades like that. But we're not talking about that anymore. We are going to be talking about some items that you can only get by trading, except for one of them actually. This is kind of a crummy little town. Like, look at this guy. What are you even doing? Like, what are you doing with your life? I can't even trade with you. So there's two things that are really nice to get. So number one is a bottle of Enchanting. Now, bottles of Enchanting are pretty easy to get from trading, but also you can now find them in shipwreck treasures. You have a 14% chance of finding them in a shipwreck treasure. Those are really the only two ways to get bottles of Enchanting. That's a very, very rare item in Minecraft. Number 12. And finally, we're going to be talking about Chainmail Armor. Chainmail Armor has been in the game for forever, but you have no way of crafting it. There is no crafting recipe when it comes to Chainmail Armor. So the only way in order to get Chainmail Armor is to find a villager who will trade you some Chainmail Armor, and you would be the coolest kid around. Now, obviously, the other way to get Chainmail Armor is through mob drops. And so every once in a while, skeletons or zombies and that sort of thing will also have chainmail, so they can drop their chainmail as well. But that is really the only way to get that type of rare item. And there you go. That is the rarest items in Minecraft. Wait, what? Wait, are you saying we didn't cover the golden apple? You saying we didn't cover the golden apple? There's a golden apple. It's a rare item. Well, guess the only way you're going to find out how to get a golden apple is to check out the comments down below. Thanks so much for watching this episode of OMG Craft. If you enjoyed it, give this video a like. Make sure you like and subscribe and leave comments and all that stuff on this video. We'll see you next time on OMG Craft. Bye.